Rage on that beat, going crazy.
It is a bright new day to go hard on this again. So let's see how it's gonna go. When I wake up, the very first thing I do is to make sure I lay my bed. I believe so much that when you win the morning, you can also win the remaining day. And to win the morning, you just have to lay your bed when you wake up. So right after that, I say a word of prayer and I go ahead, check some few things on my phone, and I start the day that way. So I quickly just want to check something on TradingView to see how the market is performing before I actually go to my charts on my PC. So this is volatility 75 charts I'm looking at. Most of you right now know that I trade both synthetic indices and Forex pairs. I mean like currency pairs. So I'm just trying to analyze the market before I take any setup. You know, I have to analyze to see the overall direction of the market. So I basically start from the daily time frame. So from the daily time frame, I kind of do top-down analysis. That's what I do often. I move down to the lower time frame to see how the market is going to go and how I can react to it. You know, I cannot predict the market, however, I can react to it, and I believe that's what every trader has to do. You don't have to predict the market, but you react to what the market is doing. So I'm just checking through the charts to see what I can spot in the market. If I can spot some liquidity zones in the market, then I'll just capitalize on those zones and trade later in the day. Basically, that's what I'm doing. And one thing that I cannot go without saying is that, you know, trading is not something that if we start today, then tomorrow we're going to make money. No, I believe that in the long run, we are going to make money. However, we have to focus on the learning process as beginners or as someone who is starting to trade out. We have to focus much on the learning process. So when we learn, the chances of we making cash out of this is very high. So right now, I want to encourage you to focus on learning, right? And if you want something like materials to learn, the internet is full of materials. YouTube is also full of materials, right? If you don't have the money to pay any mentor to take you through, that is it. Okay, just focus on what you are learning. And one thing also is that do not be jumping from one strategy to another. That is actually going to hurt you in the long run, and you spend so much time in the industry before becoming profitable, right? I made some mistakes, so I'm just sharing with you what you should avoid to become better at this. It's very simple. When you focus on what you're doing, you practice often, right? There's nothing that you learn that's going to work unless you practice it to find out what actually works within what you've learned, right? And select the things that work and put them to practice often. And I hope in the long run, we all are going to become successful in this game. That's how I do go about my stuff on a daily basis. Now, if you want a video on how to create deriv accounts, then the video showing up on your screen right now should help you. So go check it out, and I hope to see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe for more. Let's go.